So where do I go this year? It's cold February, and I want to go somewhere warm. Yeah, India's a good idea. It always attracted me. But this time, it'll be different. I'm going to fly to Asia and rent a motorbike. Of course, I would feel better if I rode my own reliable motorcycle, but in this way, I'll avoid paperwork and have more time to discover this extraordinary and exotic country. After 10 hours of flight, I landed in New Delhi. My adventure begins. Before I pick up the bike and explore the city, I take advantage of the hospitality of Karan, who I met on the couch surfing website. He takes perfect care of me. And in addition, I now have a city guide.
This is a city forest called Sanjay 1, and this is an all man-made forest. And this is right beside the city.
The best time to visit the park is before dawn. It's admirable that you can find such a huge piece of green space in the middle of a metropolis of 19 million people. I can feel peace and tranquility in the morning air of India. Karan has to go to work, and I'm going to explore the city center by myself. The center consists of government buildings, tourist attractions, and beautifully green parks, all clean and neat. One thing cannot be overlooked here: India Gate. It's a war memorial to the fallen soldiers of the British Indian Army. Another interesting building is the Lotus Temple. Adhering to the utter silence inside of the Baha'is temple creates an unusual atmosphere. I just need to move a few hundred meters to get into a completely different world. Markets and streets of the old town. Hard to resist the exotic aromas coming from all directions. I would not forgive myself if I did not try something from the local street food. A visit to the Hindu temple is a pleasant ending to the day. It's time to pack up my stuff, pick up the motorbike from the branch of Royal India Bikes, and set off on the journey. I said goodbye and thanks to Karan for his hospitality. But before I leave the busy streets of New Delhi, I go to the service center to have the motorcycle checked and to buy some necessary spare parts. It doesn't take me long to get used to the busy traffic and the constant honking of horns. As soon as I get out of the suburbs, I head for the Sariska National Park that is 200 kilometers south of the metropolis. The way to the heart of the park ended at a Hindu temple. I've seen many wild animals along the road. The park is also a tiger reserve, but there is no chance to see a tiger on such a busy road. I'm not sure I even want to meet a tiger alone. Hanuman's temple at the end of the road is visited by Indians who travel to the park to enjoy the natural beauty, as well as to pray and perform religious rituals. I leave the park on the southern road before the sun hides behind the horizon and the landscapes fall into darkness. I need to rinse off the dust, filter some water, and find a place where I can safely spend the night. Start the morning with a good warm-up. The empty tire of the rear wheel forced me to jump off the seat and push the bike 2 miles to a place where I could find some help to fix my problem. Immediately, I was surrounded by a crowd of people who all gave their advice to the guy actually repairing the puncture. Anyway, everyone was very nice and tried to help as much as possible. I'm heading to Jaipur. It's the first big city on my way to the south, and it's very popular and visited by many tourists. No wonder, there's much to see. Temples, palaces, and fortresses are full of people arriving on dozens of buses. I rather try to find places where I have more space and some quiet so I can absorb the ancient atmosphere. I don't stay here too long, and in the afternoon I'm back on my bike and continue on the road. My easy ride is interrupted by an engine issue. I try to figure out what's wrong with the help of locals, but without success. Luckily, I'm near Jodhpur and the Royal Enfield workshop. I was assured that the repair wouldn't take more than 2 days. I have no other choice but to believe that they will fix the motorbike so I can continue my journey. I'm going to find accommodation and use my spare time to explore the city. In one of the parks, I meet Kamal, who invites me for a cup of tea.
It's a black tea with the milk.
Okay. He lives with his friends in a beautifully decorated house with a roof terrace and a view of the city. They're really kind people, so I decided to spend the evening and night here.
My name is Govardhan.
You call me AJ.
I'm Lalit.
I am a diary writer and I want an autograph of Michael in my diary today. Okay.
Really?
You can if you want. It's your diary.
Yeah, this is my diary. Very nice to meet Mr. Michael. Greatly happy. Really, I'm so excited.
In the morning, my new friends are going to work and to school. Time to explore the streets of Jodhpur. I meet the poverty that is a part of India. The slum in the middle of the city does not seem to bother anyone. I popped in at the workshop to find out how the motorcycle is doing. After several hours of searching, they found the problem. It was a faulty valve tapper. The bike will be ready tomorrow for the next adventure. After our farewell and many thanks for the hospitality, I could hit the road again and ride through the sandy landscape of Rajasthan to the desert city of Jaisalmer. The city lies in the drought-affected part of India near the Pakistan border. Many people have recommended that I visit this place, so come with me to visit Jaisalmer, nicknamed the Golden City. Everyone who recommended visiting the city was right. It's an amazing place with an atmosphere saturated in history. Just sit for a while, close your eyes, and feel it all. My next destination is Mumbai. I need to cover 700 miles in 3 days to see Holi, one of the most popular festivals in India. Whether I get there in time and what the festival is about, you're going to find out in the next episode.